To Mosiahs, the Jamaican bar and restaurant in Gambia. So, welcome to Mosiahs. If you don't know who the owners of Mosiahs are, you need to meet Angel and Mali. What up? She's just waving.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. So you can hear the Jamaican accent, right?
No, it's not Jamaican.
So first of all, no, you got to be yourself. Now, you probably remember Angie from Back to Black when we done that video ages ago. So now we're in Gambia at their wonderful business called Mosiahs in Gambia. When I tell you the food is good, I can't lie, the food is amazing. It's mouth-watering, it's tasty, it's done with love. They've taught the Gambians how to cook Jamaican food and done it with style. First of all, how long have you been here? Oh, see that look of love? Let's look called Blacklove Revolution.
This is our third season.
Ah.
We've come to reclaim what is ours.
Yes, yes, yes. I love it. How does it feel owning your own restaurant?
We've arrived. Marcus Garvey said we should have come back and done this long time. We weren't listening.
Right. Right. So how do you find it? How's it different from the UK?
40 degrees.
Ooh.
Slightly different from the place called England.
Mm-hmm.
And that in itself speaks volumes. Working in the sunshine with people who are outdoors, we're not locked up in the house.
Right.
We are out enjoying the environment, the sun, the sand, the sea, and the love of our African brothers and sisters.
So your restaurant's open from 11 to 11, am I correct?
Yeah.
7 days a week?
Yeah, for during the season period, but we're working on it to open throughout the year.
Okay, so you only...
now,
right.
now.
So that means, what does that mean? Season to season, what is season time here?
Generally, October, end of October through to end of April, depending on the Islamic calendar.
Okay. And I'm right in saying that Muslims and Christians here live beside each other quite well with no problems.
That's one of our favourite features, that people not tribalistic here and they live together. And if all of the world could be like the Gambia in that sense, we wouldn't have any problems. No need for BBC.
Oh, yeah, with a crying child. Yeah, with a fly in the mouth and all of that stuff. I got you. Mali, how's it been? What's it like working alongside your partner? You have to grind hard, up, down, because I see you putting in some hours, both of you. What's it like working beside your partner and obviously having to have staff?
I mean, the alternative is that I was going to work from 9 in the morning, get up at 7:30, watch BBC News while I'm getting dressed, jump on the tube.
That had a strike.
With always other miserable people to come out by Hammersmith in rain and cold, sit there and work for a bunch of people who didn't like me and I didn't like them.
Right.
And actually not see Angel, not see her. You know,
right.
And not see my family, and not be able to do the things that kind of edify me as a person. So when you compare that lifestyle to waking up at a time that suits you and having someone bring your coffee for you in the morning, it's completely night and day. You can't even compare it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And
but the hours you got to put in. Because you really put, because you're entrepreneurs, you've got to be there for your business. But you know,
stuff. It's like the whole thing about the idea of work, right? So imagine now, if I had to do the hours I do here, back in England, working for someone else, I'll be completely miserable and I'll probably have depression, high blood pressure problems, and be having a really bad pret-a-manger habit going there, taking up all their food.
High five you.
So yeah, high five pret-a-manger. But here it doesn't feel like you're working all the time. You know? Here I get to spend every day with people who are happy to give me their money for the service we've provided. They thank me for it. They give the staff tips for it. And at the same time, there's been times where there was one time I heard a member of staff and he was talking to somebody. He said, "You can't tell me nothing. I'm a grown man, I earn my money, I live good, I take care of my wife and children.
Wow.
And he's talking about because he's working here. So
that made you feel good, I bet.
Right. So our whole kind of concept of what work is changes. It's like we're doing these hours, but I'm doing these hours living and doing what I enjoy. So
it's a good
fine.
feeling.
Give me more hours. It's cool. I'm cool.
You're cool.
Yeah.
And the business is doing really, really well. I've seen people come from all over, from the Netherlands, Belgium, all over. I've sat here and watched it because I've been lucky enough to be here to see it, and just the look on people's faces. And I can't, like, the food is really good. Who came up with the menu? Ta-da!
This one.
So food is your thing, right?
Oh, I mean, in the Caribbean household, we can all cook. But
Not everybody, don't get that twisted.
pretty much, I'm sure. And I think...
Corned beef and rice.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
No, that's
but
not
you
on
can
the menu,
cook.
by the way.
You
Tuna,
can
sweet
cook.
corn and rice.
You ain't got no corned beef and rice on your... Oh my gosh,
No,
what?
funny enough, the menu is based off a lot of what we do at home and what we know is good for our people. So we don't kill nothing with salt. We're not using Raja, we're not using Maggie, we're not using Jimbo. And the difference is we've got organic fresh food here. So I'm getting bigged up for really organic food. It's
Being
really
natural.
what's rolling here.
Yeah.
And that combination with the Jamaican twist, and a bit of the European fusion because we're growing up Britain.
Because you got a vegan side to it. It's a vegan fairer, is it called?
Yeah.
Oh, the vegetafari.
Vegetafari, that's it. Which is half-stroke vegetarian, vegan kind of thing.
Rastafari has been walking and talking that talk a long time.
Right.
So let's big them up because they were trying to tell us to bun certain foods and bun certain things and have liberty a certain way. And, we're going back to what we were taught and actually living it out because, as you can see, we have the Marcus Garvey colours here.
Yes, you
so
do.
We're going back to some old teachings and the old teachings of your granny, how she used to cook and how she used to do things, and just remembering and honouring parents from before because we've been trying to do better. We're only here to try and do better than the ones that came before us. So as people have said to us, standing on our ancestors' shoulders. And yeah, I want for you people to do better too. Come to Gambia, come for a little piece of Africa. It's here waiting for you.
Because there's so much opportunities, they really are. So the first 2 seasons you were here, and obviously you've done the 2 seasons, go back to England. How is that when you go back to England after being here and you have to lock up and go, see you next season? How's that?
Miserable.
Let's get lessons.
Yeah. No. I want to be honest. I want to like kind of.
Yeah, we want honest.
I don't want. You see, the thing is, people go, oh, so you live here, and then you go back to England, and you sit down and you chill, and that's so much better. Look, at the end of the day, when you have gotten used to the, I was trying to tell this to Dr. Abu, right, from Galaxy. I was trying to tell him this. So imagine you're in England 24/7, right? So you know there's a pressure there because you can kind of you just get on with it. But when you're out of it for 7 months and you come back, and the minute you come back, you feel that pressure again. You're like, this is not correct.
Right.
And then the food you're eating is not correct. And what you're seeing on the TV, what you're being taught by the TV is not correct.
By the television.
The people people who are around you, the way they look, you're like, this is not correct. The sickness, the homelessness, the pocketness. You're like, this isn't right. It's just like this horrible pressure that is on you, and I'm telling you, the minute I get there, I start counting the days. Like, okay,
to go back.
We got 200 more sleeps, baby. Then we're out here. Yeah. No, it's
literally.
Not good. So it's it's good to go back and see the family, but
touch base.
Yeah, and then to come out.
As soon as you just want to come back.
Well, you're actually doing what I suppose our parents, our ancestors were trying to do a long time ago, which was, it was to live here and live there. They was always saying to go back home. Back home. Obviously, it wasn't back home Africa. It was about Caribbean or whatever. So you're doing what they dreamt of doing. So I'm glad that you're doing it while you're young as well, and didn't wait until you get to old age when you can't move. So I'm glad for that. Tell me some of the favourite things on the menu that people seem to. I mean, I know everything on the menu is good, but everyone seems to kind of order. What's the kind of special ones that people like?
Escovitch fish. Red snapper.
Right.
Which is an escovitch fish. People from all over the world love that one. They come in here and they raise up that, and a bit of goat curry.
Okay, bit of goat curry.
Bit of goat curry. The difference with curry goat here is that you're getting that fresh curry. Of course. It's not this 12-year frozen business.
Right.
And the fish here.
Well, the fish is so fresh.
Daily delivery of fish. daily delivery of meat and quality well-sourced meat. Our vegetable is very locally sourced. So a lot of thought has gone into how we source our food and maintain the taste and freshness, which makes a difference to people coming back.
You know what people love, which is really quite weird, is the fish and chips. Because obviously it's like, you know, there's a lot of, say, English people who come in. So they'll look and they'll go, well, fish and chips is safe, you know what I mean? I know
Yeah.
So they'll go for fish and chips. But when they get fish with all-purpose seasoning, they're like, this is delicious. It blows their minds. Because they're just used to like batter,
regular fish and chips. Yeah.
But they've got herbs and seasonings.
They've got herbs and heat
A
seasonings.
host of flavours.
The potato is organic, so they're like, this is delicious.
Yeah.
The sweet
It's
potatoes
not
banging.
frozen.
No, so they're surprised. So that's the one
It is
I
actually
like.
sweet.
That's what I like the most because that one gets a really strong reaction. That one and the cottage pie.
Yeah, we do. We have repackaged the JB Oliver. So JB Oliver and those people that they can repackage and sell to us.
You can't.
To the no.
Hell to the no.
Cottage pie. Or we do it with a Jamaican twist. That's a winner. We also do the captain's, not Finder's pie, but we're doing Mosiahs pie.
Right.
So we've reinvented the Finder's captain's pie, fish pie, fisherman's pie.
Right. Which I've had in design.
Ours is a fusion of a European cuisine, which is white sauce, and done, but with seasoning. Everything
Right.
our flick of flavour, and I think that's what the winner is. And I think across the board, everything doesn't mean it's spicy and hot and you can't taste the food. It's complemented by local seasonings that bring out the best in the fresh foods.
Where does the name Mosiah come from? How did you come up with that name?
I was doing a speech for the UNIA ACL. This was a few years ago. I was talking about how there's many people who will talk about, you know, repatriation and never do it. So obviously that's an organisation that was set up by Marcus Garvey. His middle name is Mosiah.
Okay.
So
All
then
right.
it just made sense to be able to, you know, shout him out, you know.
Of course.
The person who gave us the black print.
We need to remember
for coming over here. And you know, that kind of like is a theme that goes through everything. So there's a lot of other companies here, restaurants, who will pander to the European palate, or they'll pander to the European taste. So there were some people who came here, they said, why are you playing African music? I don't like African music. I'm like, if you want Jim Reeves,
Go over there.
yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah, yesterday I heard Christopher Columbus is a damn dirty liar, and I was like, what?
yes. Yeah, so there's nothing strange about being proud of who you are, where
Absolutely.
you're from. And so we do that with abundance.
Yeah,
Right.
We,
as a platform.
even like the staff, isn't it? Just like how, for example, like a lot of the
They're
staff.
Jamaicanized now. By the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
We got to cover our hair because, you know, we got dreads or whatever. We're like, no, flash your natty, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, for your food, cover it when you're making it, but when you're out here on
sure,
shop floor,
I mean, like when you're out on the floor,
Yeah.
so don't feel ashamed of who you are.
Yeah, man, fling out your...
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's good. That's where it came from.
So tell me where you're near, so when people come out of the airport, because everything's half an hour away, which I know, so explain where they are so people can get a landmark to know they can come straight here.
All right. So what you need to do is when you come in from the airport, all right, your bus is gonna take a left when you come at the airport. You take a right. You see a big sign saying
Mosiahs, they got a beautiful sign up.
Big sign. Follow that road. Keep going straight until you get to Kotu. Ask them where is Kotu. It's a major sort of junction. You bus a left and left again at the end, and that's Mosiahs. So it's very easy.
And it's
Straight,
opposite
straight,
BB
left.
Hotel. BB Hotel is the very first hotel, if I'm correct.
Yeah, one of the
First
yeah,
hotels
first
in
hotels
Gambia.
made
It's
it.
largest and one of the first that was here.
And then if you also we're next to Domino's, which is like a very well-known
Had the reggae
spot as
festival
well.
part last night, and they're right by the sea, folks. They're right by the sea, most importantly.
turn the
You can
camera to
actually
see the sea.
you can actually see the sea. But so they're going to say bye to you. So thank you very much.
We're waiting for you to come for your first visit, the first visit of many.
Always
Look forward to
welcome.
Yeah, welcome
Come
to
home,
Mosiahs.
come home.
They want to say, come on, I'm going to show you the sea, folks, if I can get to show you it. can see from there, that's the sea right there, and that's how beautiful it is. And that's the Mosiah's name, and there's some of the menu. So thank you for another Black History Day, or Black History Day, Mosiahs in Gambia.